This is KUGAN, CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global at the Manchester Arena here for a new era. I'm joined by trainer Joe Gallagher. How are you, Joe?
Yeah, not bad, KUGAN.
Yep, alright. Start with obviously a great fight tonight between Liam Smith and Liam Williams. It coming to a halt to an injury to Liam Williams. How did you see that sort of head clash there?
I haven't seen the head clash yet. I've only heard about it, and I've seen that on the side of the ring. It seems swelling, but then afterwards it seems to have gone down. He's got a nick, but I think the writing was on the wall, wasn't it? You can see Liam Smith was going to turn up the screw, and Liam Williams was beginning to feel the tempo. So I think it was just a matter of time. And Gary pulled him out. Who pulled it out? Who stopped it? Was the ref, the doctor, Gary Lockett?
I'm not. Listen, obviously the fight took
okay,
place 20 minutes ago, but it looked like it might have been the ref or.
Okay then, mate. But like I say, it was a great fight. Build up to the hype, didn't it? The battle of the two Liams. So yeah, it was a good fight.
Definitely. I mean, what did you think of obviously the opening rounds? It seems like it was a slow start from Liam. Your Liam?
I thought my Liam won the first two rounds, and then I thought Liam Williams won the next three. And then Beefy started coming back into it. So yeah, it was close. After 8, I think I had it level. But then when I hit, sounds about right, because after 9, I think at the end of the fight they all had Williams one round up. So we're there and thereabouts. It was a close fight.
Any suggestion for a rematch there between the two?
I don't know. You have to speak to Liam, Daniel, Matthew, Frank, and two of the scripters. It's a shame that Liam isn't crowned now, 2-time world champion, or interim it would have been. But like I say, Canelo's still world champion. He's got the belt. When he decides to give it up, what Liam Smith has done tonight is put himself in the driving seat to be in the opposite corner, whoever he fights, for that vacant belt. And that's what he's done. I think Liam Williams was ranked above Liam Smith in the rankings, so Liam Smith's done himself no damage tonight. He's had a good win, and that world title fight, I'm sure, will be around the corner. Obviously
this is old news now, but we'll still ask you about it. Obviously Liam Smith being 2 pound overweight yesterday, can you make some comment on that, Joe, please?
No, listen, when he gets to a fighter, KUGAN making weight, you only really know on the day if they're going to make it. They do the check weighs. Liam was 11.6 in Spain, 11.5. When that's pound and a half, 2 pounds, it just doesn't come sometimes. Lots of fighters, it's not, you're seeing Sosa over there. The funny thing was yesterday though, we failed the weight, and they said, do you want to go and try and lose it? So I said, how long we've got? And said, you've got an hour. So I walked away and said to Liam, I've got an hour. And we went, I'm sure? I'm sure it's like fucking 2 hours. So I said, let's go back and check. So I went back and spoke to Andy Ailing. He then in turn spoke to John Halderan, the WBO supervisor, and they turned around and they went, no, it's 1 hour. Make sure he's back here at 10 to 4. So I went back to Liam and went, Liam, listen, it's an hour, it's 10 to 4, we'll go back here. At this point, it's like 50 minutes to go. I said, Liam, I'm not going to lose that. I said, Liam, you're not going to lose that. I'm not putting my fight at risk. Anyway, we went off, come to the rules meeting, it's around 20 to 4 now. Walk in, and Robert Smith blasting Andy Ailing and John, the W supervisor, saying, what on earth has told him it was 1 hour? So there it goes. But like you said, they said phone up Liam, tell him he's got an extra hour. Phoned Liam up and he went, I've just had all my drinks now. So hours later, Sosa weighed in, WBO, and he got given 2 hours. Liam Smith was only given 1 hour. So listen, there's no excuses on our behalf. People say he should have made weight and should have been on time, and that's it. But at the same time, I'm not going to take him away and try and kill him to make weight if it's not there to be shifted.
Is there any suggestion that for his future that he may have to move up a weight or not?
We don't know, he'll go away, and you're best speaking to Liam on that, do you know what I mean? So that's it, you have to speak to Liam and the team around him who are in charge of his diet and everything.
But I mean, moving forward, I mean, I asked you about the rematch, you wasn't sure about that, but his aim now is just to get Liam back in contention to win a world title again.
I think he's won. If that was a final eliminator, I think that's the final eliminator tonight. Liam has got to fight for that world title once Canelo, I'd assume, gives it up. Whoever that may be, whether it be Cotto or whoever, we don't know. But I think Liam Smith's put himself in the driving seat there. He'll be in either the red or the blue corner for that world title.
Paul Butler, impressive tonight.
Yeah, Paul is a very talented fighter. Good to get a win against a decent opponent. Don't think not many people know the background of him, but he fought Conception, dropped Conception, same Conception that Yafai just won the belt off. Conception knocked out late. He'd also went the distance with a kid called Sosa, who beat Tete. So he's got good pedigree, and for Paul Butler to stop him was a huge statement tonight.
Is there any update on Callum Smith?
No, as far as I know at the moment, I think their promoters, I think, are trying to put a block on Callum Smith any type of sponsorship on his kit, and fighters only have one chance to earn money, and we're here to fight. We'll sign the fight contracts, but they're trying to say Callum can't have his endorsements or his sponsorships on these kits, so that's where we are at the moment with that.
Obviously, recently Scott Quigg's departed your stable, Joe. Was that a difficult situation for you, or not?
That's old news, that now, KUGAN.
All right.
Scott Quigg, that's well old news, that's well gone, mate. Scott Quigg sent good luck messages tonight. I've been in touch with him, training's going well over there, and yeah, everything's good. I'm looking forward to his fight at Wembley in 2 weeks.
I know it has been a while, I haven't spoken to you since.
No, I know that. You're too busy touring Africa, is it where you've been? Or where have you been? South Africa or somewhere?
South Africa, yeah.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah,
sometimes
nice.
we need a holiday, Joe.
Eh?
I said sometimes we need a holiday, Joe.
Oh, I wish I could get one, but listen, you can't. Good to have a break, mate. Good to see your sights. Would you recommend it, people to go to?
Yeah, I've been there 3 times in the last year and a half now, so a beautiful place. I'm surprised you haven't been there, Joe.
I ain't got the money, mate. We're not on the money you are. We're only trainers, mate. We're not on you. Promotion, production, whatever else you're doing now. So you're on your own TV shows. You're a baller, aren't you? I suppose you'll be up there with McGregor later in Liverpool, won't you? In his booth.
Certainly not. We caught up in New York a little while ago, Joe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen. How's Marcus, by the way? Joe?
Who?
Marcus, is he all right?
Yeah, Marcus is good as gold. Good as gold. His fight is. That's it. It's gone. Move on.
Yeah, absolutely. Any update on Jose Burton?
No, Jose's got a knuckle, little sore hand, but we're looking to try and get him out. Obviously, we're always after the Buglioni rematch. That's it. Anthony Crolla, he's having a break now. He's up at Glasgow next weekend, doing a bit of work for Sky. And that's it. And are you at the Hilton on Tuesday for a big announcement? Hilton, Liverpool, 1 o'clock, Tuesday.
I didn't know about it. Has that been announced?
Okay. Yeah, huge announcement, 1 o'clock, Hilton, Liverpool.
Really?
See you there? Yeah.
Okay. Via Matchroom?
Nothing to do with Matchroom.
Okay.
Nothing to do, no promotion, just be a big announcement.
All right.
I suggest you go there.
Okay, you're going to tell me off camera what it is?
Well, I may do, KUGAN, yeah, I may do. What you're saying is I'll see if it's worth the train fare.
No, listen, Joe, don't say that, because we go to things, all kinds of things.
Well, this is one that I do feel that you have to go to, if you look at what the other people have got when they decided to do what we've got to do.
All right, fair enough. Joe, have you got anything else you want to add?
No, that's it. Just good, onwards and upwards. Glad to go next week, and hopefully Scotty Cardle wins that belt outright. Yeah, I will say.
Sure.
It's mad. It's like too much. There's lots of people. You can deal with social media, you can deal with trolls, but you've got fellow licence holders slating you. And whether that be trainers, managers, fighters, everything else. You should know better. The sport we're in, it's a hard sport. The stick we got for Crolla and Marcus, and then to put stuff out and not tag you in it or that, you just think, wow, I thought we were all in the same sport together. You'd expect that for casual trolls who don't understand the sport, but for the stick and the abuse for Marcus, for Anthony Crolla, it's just like, let's just grow up. Do you understand? We're all in the hard sport together. We all know how hard it is, and that's it. Be grown up about stuff.
Okay, Joe Gallagher, thank you very much.
Understand?
Yeah, I do understand.
Well, you feel, right, you're a fellow fighter, you're a fellow trainer, a fellow manager. Hell, what's that about? I know everyone's allowed opinion, but you don't see other football managers on social media slagging other football managers, do you? Or do you?
Sometimes you do.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I don't know. What's that fella from Blackpool? What's he called? He's usually slating everyone off, isn't he? Whatever he's called. When QPR. Holloway.
Ian Holloway.
That's it, yeah. So, anyway, I'm rambling. Let's go. We had a good night, 2 out of 2. And that's it. Onwards and upwards. Off to Scotland.
Joe, we'll see you in Scotland.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you, mate.